Mike, thanks so much for being with us. It's great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your role at Dentsu.
Sure. So my role, I oversee video investment at Amplify, which is our investment group across Dentsu Aegis network. And video has become very pervasive. So over time, the scope of the job has changed quite a bit, from just buying TV a handful of years ago to continuing to buy a lot of TV, but pretty much every video screen that we can find. We're in a constant search for video supply and good video supply.
How do you handle mobile video versus desktop video versus linear video? Are they different groups? Do they constantly change?
I think what I would say is it's a constant evolution. There's no perfect formula for how to approach that. And what I was saying about the fact that video is so pervasive and it's everywhere. Video is part of social. It is part of TV. It's OTT. It's in mobile devices. So to just say, I have a mobile strategy or I have a video strategy, they are intrinsically linked. Again, no one size fits all for anybody because it is such a powerful medium, but I think you've got to build some rules around it, and you've got to be willing to change. The way we thought about video 5 years ago is very different than the way we think about it today. So it's kind of a constant moving target, and we try to ingest it as quickly as we can and give some positive feedback, and then really just learn. You know, from a supply standpoint, both sides of it has changed. From the vendor and publisher side, the way they're distributing content is changing. It seems like every day. I mean, if you use maybe ESPN as an example from a TV network to now, you get, in just the time we're sitting here, we'll probably get 20 updates on our mobile phone with video clips and text clips and snaps and every piece of content you could imagine. So how we think about our publisher side, and then as we talk to our advertisers about the content they're creating, the need to create content that's appropriate for every one of those platforms. We can't afford to make 25 different versions of every commercial in 2 seconds, 6 seconds, 30 seconds. So how do we optimize that, find the ones that work best?
So what are clients asking of you now that they didn't ask 18, 24 months ago?
A lot. I think what clients are coming to us and saying is give us guidance. How do we think about all of the things that are happening in the marketplace? Not just how do I get an impression, but what's an impression worth? How do I think about viewability? How do I think about fraud? How do I think about all of these things? So if we can settle in on, let's define what that means for you, and then also let's understand the business impact of that.
And I would imagine this creates staffing challenges for you, because as you're doing more consulting and they're coming to you with these different requests, aren't those different people that need to be interfacing with the client?
The challenge is that we don't necessarily need less people or more people. That we need different people. And we've been on, I would say now, about a 5 or 6 year journey of getting our team in a place where you can think about video agnostically. That if you get $1, where's the best place to spend it? I'm not a TV buyer, I'm not a mobile video buyer, I'm not a social buyer. I am a buyer of media that will deliver on the client's goals.
Excellent. Well, that's a good place to leave it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Speaking with
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you.